students, in this video I am going to explain about Huygen's principle. So before watching this video, please watch wavefront and its types so that you can understand this principle very clearly. Right? Let me explain the principle now. It states that the Huygens principle states that every point on a given wavefront may be considered as the source of secondary wavelets which spread out with the speed of light in that medium. Okay, so already in the previous video we have discussed about what is meant by wavefront and its type. Then what Huygens is trying to say, okay, in that principle what he is trying to say. If you know the position and the shape of the wavefront at a time t is equal to 0, okay, then what is the shape and position of the upcoming wavefront that can be found by using this Huygens principle. So let me explain with the diagram. See, this is the spherical wavefront. Okay, so this wavefront I am going to give the name as AB. AB is the spherical wavefront. So now at a time t is equal to 0, this is the shape. What is the shape now? Spherical wavefront. The shape is spherical, right? The spherical, and at a time t is equal to 0, this is the position of the wavefront. First one what he said, shape, and the second one is position. If you know the shape and the position of the wavefront at a time t is equal to 0, we can able to find the position and the shape of the next wavefront. Okay, the upcoming wavefront. How it should be done with the help of this Huygens principle. So what he found that he considered every point on this AB wavefront, on this spherical wavefront, will act as the source for upcoming wavefront, source for next wavefront. So this point is going to produce the another wavefront. So the wavefront, each and every point, each point or every point on this wavefront is going to produce the next wavefront, which is named, that is next wavefront is named it as wavelets. Okay, so that is called secondary wavelets. Secondary wavelets. Okay, so this is the primary wavefront, we can say this is primary, and which produce the next one, that's what it is called, secondary wavelets. Okay, simply we can understand the wavefront gives birth to this wave. Okay, that's what it is called, wavelets, smaller one, younger one, like that we can consider. Okay, if you know the shape and position of one wavefront, that is AB, at a time t is equal to 0, you can find after certain time, you can find the shape and the position of the wavefront after certain time. For example, if t plus delta t, maybe this delta t may be 2 minutes or 3 minutes, like that, anything. Okay, so currently the time is 9 o'clock. Okay, after, okay, 2 minutes, after 2 minutes, so 9:02, at this time what is the shape and position of the wavefront, that we can find by means of this Huygens principle. What he is trying to say, each and every point on this wavefront will act as the source for the secondary wavelet, act as the source for the secondary wavelets. Okay, so which spread out with the same speed of light, which is spread out with the same speed of light in that medium. How it is happening? See here, the next, that means this will act as the source. So it will produce one wavefront. It will produce another wavefront. It will produce another wavefront. Like that, it is producing the wavelets. It is producing the wavelets. Okay, after certain time, that is delta t time, if you draw the tangent over it, if you connecting all these points, okay, if you connecting all the points, then it will give the position and shape. So this is the new position which is represented as a dash and b dash. Okay, after certain time we will get the shape and position of the wavefront by using the Huygens principle. Okay, so this is what he tried to say. So this is the spherical wavefront I explained. Even for the Plane wavefront also I can explain the same thing. This is A, B is the plane wavefront. So each and every point on this wavefront AB will act as the source for the secondary wavelet, so that after certain time, see, this is at t is equal to 0. Okay, next at t plus delta t. T plus delta t. So if you join all those things, if you draw the tangent, we will get the position of the new wavefront. We will get the position and the shape of the new wavefront. So A dash and B dash are the position and shape of the new wavefront, so that we can understand what is the Huygen principle states. Okay, now we can go and read the definition part so that you can understand clearly. Every point Every point on a given wavefront may be considered as the source of secondary wavelets. This is what I said, secondary wavelets which spread out with the speed of light, in that medium. Right? And the next one, the new wavefront is the forward envelope. Already I said it moves only in the forward direction. Forward envelope of the secondary wavelets at that instant. Any instant, whichever the instant you are measuring, accordingly the new wavefront will be formed. Okay, so now how the radius can be calculated? That is very simple. General formula for this is speed is equal to distance by time. Right? Here speed is nothing but velocity. So which is moving with the velocity of light. Velocity is equal to distance, which is nothing but the radius. The distance is radius by time. Right? So now radius is equal to, this will cross multiply here, velocity into time. So radius r is equal to v into t. Now you see this radius will be equal to velocity of light into time. Okay, if you are taking for 0.2, you have to consider 0.2. If you are going for 0.5, the radius will be increased. If the time increases, accordingly the radius is also increased. So it will be increased, and then we will get the next position. Right? So depends upon the time, the radius will change. Okay, the radius is equal to v into t, velocity of the light into time, which time you are measuring. So the Huygens principle states that if you know the shape and position of the wavefront at a time t is equal to 0, we can able to find the shape and position of the wavefront at a later time, okay, after certain time. So that is what Huygens principle states. Right? I hope you understand this. Please go through that. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you everyone.